You know something? I'm a Chelsea fan, but at this point, I would advise Osimhen not to join Chelsea. And I would also tell Osimhen that anybody in his camp that would tell him to join Chelsea instead of going to Saudi Arabia, Osimhen should sack that person. That person doesn't deserve to be in Osimhen's camp, and that particular individual doesn't like Osimhen. If you're wondering what I'm saying and why I'm saying this, in today's video, we're going to talk about Victor Osimhen and and an amount of money that the Saudi Arabian club have offered him and why I think he should not come back to Chelsea. My name is Al-Ahli Frank. If today is your first time, hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. When you hit on the subscription button, just take your time and also hit on the notification bell so that we can build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's news. So let me give you some background story. You know, Victor Osimhen's transfer has been the most talked about now, like one of the talked about transfer or players involving in this particular summer transfer. First of all, Napoli's head coach Conte has made it clear that he doesn't like Osimhen. And it's very obvious that Osimhen himself also wants to leave Napoli for bigger opportunities. However, he has struggled to get a club to play for. One of them is how much Napoli are willing to sell Victor Osimhen, and also the major part is Osimhen's salary. Osimhen signed an improved deal with Napoli when he was performing well after the team won the Scudetto, and he signed an improved deal with a better salary. There's a report that the salary is around $500,000 a week or 500,000 euros a week, but according to my research, I find out that he's actually on 11 million euros salary per year, which is around 200,000, which is around 200,000 euros per week salary. It's not 500,000. This is according to a website called soccernet.niger or soccernet.ng. They also granted an interview with an Italian-based journalist who confirmed that Osimhen's salary is 11 million euros. So that's what Osimhen is on currently. And a lot of clubs in Europe are unwilling to pay such an amount of money for Osimhen, including Chelsea. So PSG initially showed interest, but they lost interest on the way. And then it has always been around Chelsea. Like, it has always been Chelsea, because if you look at other clubs in Europe, Chelsea is the only club that really needs a striker, because it's obvious that Jackson really no go help their team. And Chelsea have gone roundabout, basically because, one, they don't want to pay that Osimhen's release clause for Napoli, and also don't want to even pay Osimhen that amount of money he deserves based on his wages. According to reports, Chelsea initially wanted a loan deal, and Osimhen and his managers and everybody around Osimhen said they don't like a loan deal. So Chelsea's move was back and forth. Chelsea were dragging their feet. And then the Saudi guys came in. Ali from Saudi showed interest in Osimhen, and they discussed with Napoli. So first of all, they had a conversation with Napoli for 70 million euros, and Napoli agreed, or Napoli are in agreement with it. The other part was now their conversation with Osimhen. Osimhen's agent came on X, which is Twitter, to debunk rumors that Osimhen will be going to Saudi Arabia. He believed that Osimhen still has a lot of things left in him to play for European clubs. 26 years old, he still can play in Europe, and he's a top striker. Only for us to wake up today that the Saudi guys have sent representatives to Italy to speak one-on-one with Osimhen with their offer. And guess what? They are offering Osimhen 30 million euros a year salary. Remember that Osimhen is on 11 million euros salary that Chelsea are unwilling to pay for. So this means that if Osimhen comes to Chelsea, Chelsea themselves are basically dragging their feet in terms of increasing his wages. So the Saudi clubs comes to Osimhen and says, guy, we are going to pay you 30 million euros per year. 30 million euros per year. And you sign a contract for 4 years. Reports suggest that Osimhen and his representative are saying they want a release clause or an exit clause in his contract. That means that if Osimhen goes to Saudi and he plays 1 season, 2 seasons, and a club comes to them and say, we want Osimhen, or a club shows interest in Osimhen, there'll be an opportunity for the club to buy him out, so that it's not a contract where when he signs, unless he stays there for 4 years, he can leave. My buddy, let's go into the figures and why I think he shouldn't think about coming to Chelsea. 30 million euros per year is 2.5 million euros per month. That's 2.5 million euros per month. I don't want to convert it to cedis. Neither do I want to convert it to naira. Because if I try naira, I can't get the right figures on my calculator. If you are watching me, take your time. Punch this in your calculator. If you're Nigerian and you're watching this, convert this an amount of money to naira. 2.5 million naira per month for just playing football. I'm not saying just playing football. I'm not saying football is easy. But all that I'm saying is that this amount of money for Victor Osimhen will change not only his life, but also Nigeria and the people around him. Look at the Nigerian players that played in Saudi and how they benefited. Idion Igalo is a classic example. The guy went to Saudi and went to play football. At the end of the day, he even came back to United to come and play. So Osimhen can go to Saudi, play 1 season, 2 seasons, and come back to Europe and come and play. He's just 26 years old. And guess what again? Osimhen has won the Scudetto, has won African Best Player, and has won Goal King in Italy. Mapadi, as an African, winning the league title, winning African Best Player is enough records for you. Don't think of coming to Chelsea. This amount of money, it can do a lot of things for you, for the people in Nigeria, for your states, and even the whole country. Don't think twice about this. Just follow your brothers, like Sadio Mane. A lot of things has changed in Sadio Mane's hometown because he's moving around, playing in countries that pay him a lot of money. First of all, Chelsea, I think, have disrespected Osimhen enough. The fact that they are unwilling to pay that amount of money for Osimhen, and the fact that they are unwilling to pay his wages, is extremely disrespectful. If Osimhen was, I've always said, African players, they are victim of bad passports, because the Osimhen is a player, as of now, apart from Haaland. I don't think there's any striker that when you sign, you are certain that he will give you at least 20 goals per season. I don't think there's any striker with proven track record that when you sign, you know that the person is coming to give you 20 goals per season. Lewandowski is getting old. In this modern era, there's no striker apart from Haaland that will assure you 20 goals per season. Not even Harry Kane, because Harry Kane himself, he not really they score like that. Osimhen, if Chelsea signs Osimhen, and the annoying part about Chelsea signing a player is when they sign you to, they will give you 7 years, 8 years, 10 years contracts, and then they will spread your salary. Tin basabi like that. Osimhen goes to Saudi, plays football with less pressure. One, plays football, enjoys the game, and take a lot of money. This 30 million euros is without tax. When you play football in Saudi, they don't take taxes. Those people, they don't need your money. They don't take tax. So the money you make is straight into your pocket. It be your pocket, like they can, maybe some Nigerians will be watching us. They can put the money in Ghana must go and give it to you, take it home. Nobody cares. And if he signs this deal, a lot of money will be coming. There are deals like influencer deals where he talks about the country, visits the country story sites, and he will earn extra money. Look at Neymar. Neymar hasn't played any football, but he makes so much money for Saudi guys because he's also a brand ambassador for them. The Saudi league is less pressure to the point that Cristiano Ronaldo has turned into a YouTuber because he's scoring goals, playing football at his own pace in the comfort of his home, now doing YouTube. It tells you the level of excitement and the free time you can get in playing football there. my guy, anybody in Osimhen's group or management or team that will tell him to sign for Chelsea instead of the Saudi Arabian deal, that person doesn't like Osimhen. Osimhen should sack the person, sack him, make he leave, make he come out, whatever you go talk. It no be advice. Don't come to Europe. Don't come to Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan. I know what Osimhen can do for Chelsea, but make it no come again. Chelsea themselves, they don't deserve Osimhen for not being ready to pay his wages and not being ready to buy him out straight away from Napoli. Mapadi, don't go. Don't come to Chelsea. Stay, go to the Saudi. Let them include, let's say, a buyback clause or a buyout clause or whatever clause they want to include and play. At the end of the day, the most important thing about playing football as an African is to change the life of your parents and your family and the people around you. You have won the African best player already. You don't need anything, any trophy again to win. Nigeria will always call you to come and play in the AFCON. You always be a player for Nigeria at the World Cup. Like World Cup, Nigeria will call you. AFCON, Nigeria will call you. And it's not also like the Saudi league is like some farmers league. No, it's a very competitive league with a lot of strikers there. Benzema is there. Ronaldo is already there. Sadio Mane is there. There are a lot of strikers there. Go and compete with them. Go and score more goals and let Chelsea bite their fingers. This deal, they can't. Chelsea, there's no way Chelsea can basically match it. 11 million Chelsea were not ready to pay. 11 million Chelsea were not ready to pay. And now it is 30 million from the Saudi guys. Osimhen, look into my eyes. Don't come to England. England, their salary, so many taxes. The money they will pay you to, they will tear tax. Don't go, okay? Yeah, don't go. Chelsea and Gaza, they don't know what they are doing. The club, they don't know what they are doing. You don't come and waste your time, eh? Chelsea, they won't take the league. They won't go to Champions League. There's nothing they will do. They will just be there. Okay, so don't come. Why? Don't come. Go to Saudi and go and take money. I am so happy for Osimhen, and I want him to go to Saudi Arabia at this point. Because that money there, make you not think twice. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Should Osimhen come to Chelsea or go to Saudi Arabia? Osimhen, Chelsea or Saudi Arabia? Let me know what you think in the comment section. My name is Al-Ahli Frank. Until we meet again, bye-bye for now.